both for joining us today here. I wanted to talk with you about the boys since we've had them at Clarksville Academy, and I'd love to start with you, Miss Smith, first, if you don't mind. Do you remember that very first day that you walked through the doors at Clarksville Academy and came to visit me in my office?
I do.
Well, do you mind sharing that with us?
Okay. I had been thinking about moving the oldest son, Kevin, from school, and I was like, where can I take them? And so Clarksville, I went past by, and so I said Clarksville Academy. And one day, it was on a Friday, I remember it like it was yesterday, and I came up to the door and I looked in and it was like it was dark, and I said, oh, are they closed? And then the door opened and it was you, Miss Drew. And you said, oh, may I help you? And I said, oh, are you all open? And you said that we're usually closed on Friday. It was in the summer. And you said, but come in, I want to talk to you. And I said that I need some help. I wanted to take my oldest son out and put him in a different school, and I was thinking about Clarksville Academy.
That was Kevin.
That was Kevin. That was Kevin. And so you told me to come in, and we talked, and you asked, well, do you have any more children? And I said, yes, I have twin boys, Malcolm and Martin. And then you said that, well, just let me show you around the school. And so we walked around and you gave me a tour that day. And we decided that we wanted them to go to Clarksville.
I think mainly it's the accountability, holding them accountable for their actions and how they conduct themselves.
Mr. and Ms. Smith, I think it's fair to say that 6 years ago, when you first came to Clarksville Academy, athletics, in particular basketball, was not the reason behind your decision for your 4 sons to attend CA. Kind of explain what you saw and felt initially, and that made you feel comfortable with your decision to send your boys here.
I liked the science lab, and I knew that the classrooms had smart boards, and so academics was really our concern for all the boys, and we just wanted them to get an excellent education. And I can say we have received that thus far at Clarksville Academy, all of the boys.
I mean, obviously, past 4 years we've had an unbelievable run and had numerous individual accomplishments and team accomplishments. But one thing from a family point of view, I'd like to ask both of you, what kind of feelings did you experience the 1 year in which we had Kevin on the team and also Malcolm and Martin? Just to have 3 of your sons on the team at the same time, I imagine you went through a variety of emotions throughout the entire season.
Well, for me, I was excited. I just never imagined that they would all 3 be playing basketball, starting together on the same team. So I was excited, and it was just a great feeling.
Well, besides winning the state championship, I think, as for me as a father, I mean, that's a once in a lifetime event where you can see in that quarterfinal all 3 of you boys on the floor at the same time. I mean, that is one of the that ranks right up there. You know, besides them being born, is seeing all 3 of your sons out on the floor at the same time.
And also, the past 4 years, it just seems like the amount of interest we've had, obviously from the basketball point of view, with the crowd and support and everything else. And this last home game we had, you know, I think we had close to a little over 1,300 people there, and people piled up on the baseline. And just, I guess if you could just kind of touch on the feeling as far as how much support, not only from your family, from your church, but also just a school-wide community that's rallied behind the basketball team.
Well, I can truly say that CA is a close family. I mean, they support in all events. They come out and they support. But to see the gym filled that night was just overwhelming. It was just like, wow. It was really nice to see the support.
At one point when we rallied and when we got ahead, that crowd was, the noise was so deafening. It was wonderful. It was wonderful, the support that the boys and the team received.